how terrible the dating pool is. We started taking advice from hoes.
Say that pretty girls think they're ugly because they compare themselves to girls who aren't even real. And I felt kind of hit by that.
Yeah, I got you, babe, but I paid her some stuff this week. You asked me a little too late. I can send you half of it next week. Like
hives I just got.
Look at him.
Wow.
Literally just from making eye contact with a man. I literally feel so disgusted.
If I can get Section 8,
you gotta be
and so I can get
so
a link
the
card.
government can help you.
he said, I hope everything okay with you. I'm here if you need anything. Hit me up, queen, anytime. I said, can you send me $300 or can I come pick it up from you? You know, look what he said. Yeah, I got you, babe, but I paid her some stuff this week. You asked me a little too late. I can send you half of it next week, like maybe half of or 200 or 250. I said, you full of I was supposed to go out with you Sunday, and now you talk about you bought tickets for
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
You saw that? Let's rewind it back a little bit. Time for a crime scene investigation. Whoop! There goes the little one right there. She's gathering money from a man she just met. Her womb hasn't even healed yet. What is it? 3 months later? She's doing this? She's already on the block already? Requesting funds? Now, this is what's happening nowadays. And what's happening behind this. Because don't get me wrong. Ladies can get men. But the guy she gets, the guy she's talking to is a what? A guy she won't respect. She won't. Because she's going to get the money from him and then go on to the next guy. Then she's going to get with Chad. Chad's going to give her a little one again. Right? Or she's going to try to recruit you, black man. Try to get you to spend a little bit on her, but not be a trick, you know, and provide for her life when she has a seed.
bought tickets for a concert. I said, I don't play games. I asked for it now, not next week. Yeah.
Look at her. And also on top of that, she has a struggle BBL. I gotta point that out. She has a struggle BBL, right? I can't really tell. But this is what happens. This is why they end up single and bitter. I'm not trying to say they can't get some, but is the man staying? Because where's the baby father at now? Where is he? Probably doesn't want her. Or he could be at home, right? He could be a guy that's going to wait for her at the end of the night while she's turning tricks. This is that city girl logic, man. This is why a lot of them are single and bitter. Let's hear the next lady. She talks about it.
For how terrible the dating pool is. We started taking advice from hoes.
Real talk alert.
Not the old school hoes either that was on Backpage and Craigslist. Hoes that get online showing their full face, their full government is on their page and they're telling whole stories, but they're not telling the whole story. So now women think that they man and they trick are supposed to act the same. Tricks and boyfriends, they supposed to pay rent and buy bags and buy shoes and take you out to eat 4 times a week, and it's never gonna fucking happen. Boyfriends usually ain't got no money. Tricks usually have money because they're emotionally unavailable and probably just terrible people who are only looking for power and control over a woman's body.
And you know what? She said it. That's why Red Pill works. I'm not going to say it's all the way wrong. Red Pill works for the men who want to take advantage, right? Say I'm making over 100,000 and I want a bunch of women to just give it up. And I have a lot of disposable income, maybe 40,000 to waste. There are a lot of men walking around with income to waste for things like this, right? Guys build themselves up. Wait till they're older for this. Looking at the date market now, saying it's bone dry, right? Some are getting guys, but what are they doing with the guys? What the last lady did. I'm not trying to say they can't get men, right? But this is what happens. She's explaining it.
But y'all want to take advice from these women. Y'all, now look. Now men think they can buy pussy. Now when you looking for love, you go on a date, you shocked that the man think he paying for by buying you filet mignon and some risotto. Yeah, we did that. We were a part of the problem. All these BBLs and stuff, y'all don't think that got something to do with how sex work and normal love life have somehow become intermingled and stuck together forever in a way that's irreparable? I'm just a bitch who smoke weed. Don't ask me.
She said, I'm just a girl that smoked weed. She's thinking and drinking. I'm sure of it. But you created this, ladies. And I gotta say, guys know already. Guys aren't dumb. It's not just black women. And it's not every single one of y'all. But it's a lot of you. It's a modern woman problem. But a lot of black women have this mindset because they're coming from dire straits, right? They're going through dire straits. They're starving. They're like starving artists who sometimes want to be artists because they're starving.
Get a job, they're gonna take my Section 8. Then you won't be able to get no Section 8. You're not going to get no job. They're gonna count your income against my Section 8 and my link card. You're not working. No.
That's so wrong.
So I don't care what you gotta say. I don't care how you feel. You're not working. You're not going to get a job. You're not going to school. You're not doing nothing.
But Ma, I'm saying how I'm supposed to be successful in life, Ma. So you basically telling me I gotta be broke to be successful. I gotta be broke so I can get Section 8.
You gotta be
so
broke so the government can help you.
Cannot make this.
So the government can help me. So you telling me I can't work no job, bro? Like that's like all my friends got jobs and live in nice houses. So you telling me I got to go through the same thing you went through
If you
to have a
don't
house?
do any of that, they're going to take my Section 8.
How?
And I'm
What
trying
they be
to tell
like?
you
What
that
they
you
be?
can go get
Wow.
yours at ease. You can go get a
They will
nice house.
no. They will look at that and be like,
Wow.
"You doing something?" and give me a bigger house, Ma. That's what you told me.
Where I'm gonna go?
Degenerate mother.
I
I
don't.
don't have no job.
I can get off your Section 8 and apply for my own Section 8.
But if you do that, you're gonna have to go the hard way. It's gonna take.
This is why young boys need men in their life. But he has some sense though, because he's a grown man and he's not a man child. He was blessed somehow. I don't know. Not every young boy grows up to be, a part of the system or to have that system mindset like her. I'm happy for the young man. For him wanting more and not thinking like her is outstanding, especially coming from this mindset. Shouts out to him.
Take long.
So what? That's what I'm
Wait 2
saying.
months, get on Section 8, find you a nice apartment, go get you a link card. You will be fine. You don't have to sit up and work. You don't have to work no job. The government is here to help us.
This is why Donald Trump stopped it. And it's funny, it didn't when Donald Trump stopped the Section 8, he didn't stop it, but he cut out the things like this, right? He didn't stop black people. Most of the people on Section 8 are white. I've been knew that, but the white people didn't know that. It's funny because they voted for Trump. And he's been saying he's gonna change things. And he said he was gonna change some of the things that are available. I guess they thought it was just for black people. When most of you, I don't know. I don't get it. But anyway, let's go on.
Why are you lying?
This is sad. Look at her. Man, smoking and drinking.
Get yourself together. Where the bottle at?
Look what it says. Fans say her baby never stood a chance.
Oh my gosh.
She doesn't
She
care.
asked for another bottle. I'm just gonna get no liquor. Yes, I can. I can afford
Even
to
her
try
friends.
tomorrow. It won't hurt me. No, you should do it because it's liquor.
Oh man. See, he recording her. He can't believe it.
When they were here last time, him and Krishan was pregnant. Y'all were doing all that smoking and drinking here in the thing.
Like, you're not feeling it. Like, when you get pregnant and you drink, you get sick. She was so used to drinking, she was getting sick, not drinking, I'm sure, and smoking. Man.
Girls say that pretty girls think they're ugly because they compare themselves to girls who aren't even real. And I felt kind of hit by that.
I wonder why.
Because I compare myself to girls who aren't even real, whatever that means. And I still feel pretty.
Someone call a search party because these TikToks are lost in Delulu land.
Maybe it's because I won the genetic lottery. I literally got my mom. taste. Maybe it's because I'm delusional. Maybe,
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
it.
Maybe I'm sick in the head. But I truly, for the most part, feel beautiful. Sometimes I might not like my body, but I still
That's
feel
good
pretty.
though. That's good. You feel.
Like you could literally put me next to Kim Kardashian, and I would still be like, "Yup, I'm probably the baddest."
The delusions.
Oh no, yo, she must be stopped. This modern day and age, this is what it's done.
And I don't know why that is. It's really weird.
Everyone to 10, right?
I don't know. Maybe it comes from the fact that I've literally been ugly. Like I've been butt ugly. And now that I'm not that ugly, I could never see myself as ugly because I know what I look like when I'm truly ugly. Maybe that's it. I don't know.
Well, I know what she went through. You know, when you're younger, you haven't come into yourself yet, especially for a woman. You have to grow into your beauty, and that's what happened. She grew and she looked better. I can imagine how she looked when she was young. She probably was ugly, but yeah, lady, who's gonna tell her? You gonna tell her? You gonna tell her? Somebody needs to tell you.
How's your race?
Yes, that's all I would like to do.
Now?
Yes.
Okay.
I've always told my sisters to go where they are loved. And I've always told black women.
We gotta stop this. We always tell my sisters to go where they are loved. They're switching what we say around because you are loved. You are loved, right? You're dating the wrong man. Wow, when will ladies understand they're chasing Pookies and they're chasing Chads and Tyrones? Not Chad, but Tyrone. And they'll date a Chad. They'll date a Chad. Look, she's trying to get a Chad now. She went from Tyrones. Now she's trying to chase the Chads. Oh, I'm wrong. She's gonna settle. That's what they do when they date out. Settle. Or someone like her may struggle. I don't know. I don't know her situation right now. I know this is the stink coochie lady. I know you guys heard those stories back in the day, but let's continue.
To be open to dating, even outside of their race. I love black love, and I would like that. But to see my African American women sitting around waiting on a black man as he chooses whoever he wants to choose, I want black men to do, if they were a black woman, to build a black family. I'm not the girl that sits up there and looks at the black man when he date a white woman or date someone and say, "Ooh, you can't do that." White men love me.
You don't say it out loud, but you say it in your heart. Because you wouldn't have said that just now. Why did you say it? You don't mean that. That's why.
Right. White men love me. And that is just the
Once
truth.
you go black. I love that for you.
You do?
I swear on everything.
Tell me why you love that for me. Come on, friend.
I'm an opponent of happy. Don't tell me you married.
I'm not
If you can't tell me that you're happily married. Don't tell me you're in a relationship.
Oh, but they gonna tell you they married. I've been married, but you are miserable.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Frost Bistro. It reminds me of the Rashida and Kirk situation. They've been married for forever and they are miserable. That is horrible. And I just remember her yelling out saying, "You'll never be married." Well, not today.
Sad. Very sad. If anyone doesn't know, this is K. Michelle.
Anybody else, but the anger I get from making eye contact with a man is like so ridiculous.
Wow,
sometimes.
Sandra.
Look at the hives I just got.
Look at him.
Wow.
Literally just from making eye contact with a man. I literally feel so disgusted.
I wasn't shocked at the audacity.
Feel like
Right. Oh, okay. Don't malfunction. Oh, okay. Right. Yeah. It has y'all in a full state of psychosis. There's another one. Like, I made a video about it the other week where the girl was in the car and she just started, like, they always set their phone up in the car and they just start crashing out. Like, where she started saying, I want to get out of America. And like slam. At first I was like, man, y'all just want attention so bad. Because when I think about it, it's like this video, if you had nowhere to post this and nobody that you thought would agree with you, or, you know, just no one to show this, you would have this video. And half of the time they get on here and they're lying, bro.
You know, it's funny if a man does that, he's not gonna do it on social media. Oh, I'm getting tired of these women. Oh, he may go to the gym and hit the punching bag and won't say it, right? But they always got to show. Oh, I hate this. They can't help themselves.
It isn't even happening. She was just like hot and her chest turned red. So she got on here and acted a fool and tried to make it like a thing. But even a girl who was slamming in her car talking about, I want out of America. With the septum. Yeah. If there was nowhere for you to post, it would have just never happened. And I feel like your personalities would be so different.
Yeah.
Right? Also, do you have anyone in your life who loves you? Because what if they see that? What do your people think about that? It's one thing to get on here and have a take this with and a take with that, but like y'all get on here just acting crazy. There's no way your parents are alive. There's no way, bro.
Yeah.
How would you feel if your mom saw you on here with your chest turning red because a man made eye contact with you? She'd be like, baby, what's going on?
Sure would, but all of them are doing this and crashing out just to make money. That's really why they're doing it. But what is it doing? Pushing men away. You continuously make these videos and men go, these girls are crazy. And now men have more options now. Men can see it in front of their face. Wow, this here, this here, this there. What do you think they're going to do? Keep acting crazy, though. Keep acting crazy, though. I'll welcome it.
Month-old beautiful girl.
She's so cute. She has your whole face.
Thank you. I used a donor. I went through the site. I looked them up. Now it's so amazing. You can hear their voices. They give them questionnaires. They do all the screening, all the testing. Wow. It's like, it's a thing. It's not like, oh, those shoes sort of
You can hear their voice?
Yeah. You can hear their voice.
Do you get to keep that?
So a guy can be like, yes, I'm a calm, intellectual British man. Get these bitches these sperm. I'm a calm, and meanwhile, he's killing women. Anyone can act. Yes, I'm Richard. I'm from England. And I'm an established gentleman. And I'm a white man. I know you're going to pick me because I sound like distinguished gentleman. Also because I'm a white man and you want light-skinned babies. Pick me. Watch what he says next. You guys got to hear this.
Yeah, wow. And you get baby pictures and for me, the donor that I chose, I was struck by his acknowledgements of the importance and the power of Africa and how it's like at the center of civilization and how more people should go. And I just found that really
amazing.
Like really touching that he had that.
He was in touch with Africa. This is probably one of those guys. There was guys running around, white guys, they were running around in Africa, going to as many sperm banks as they can because they wanted to impregnate all of Africa. And so saying something like that, who does the guy want to impregnate? He wants to attract you. He's thinking, I want to see my face on so many seats. Let alone, she may name where she went to. So he sees this going, that's me there. You see that, Charlie? That's me. That's my daughter. Why? Because they can't stop doing this.
Do they have the option of if they want to ever meet? Okay, did he want to?
No.
Okay.
And I chose him because of that.
You're like, this is my kid, all right?
Listen, I wait all this last time. Not so that I can deal with you.
The best of both worlds. He doesn't have to meet you. This is what it's come down to. I don't want to do it the right way. I can't change for anybody. This is what she said. She had to have said this. I refuse to change for any man. I'd rather just get a sperm donor. Look, you could have dated out and got a white man to get you pregnant. Like, you stoop to this? Man, I'm telling y'all, this is the Matrix. It truly is. It's the Matrix. I'm going to talk about it more. I'm going to start making videos on it. But man, when I tell you the Matrix, I'm talking about everything. And the system that you guys are living in right now, especially if you're in America, everything's so expensive. The GMO foods, I look at what I'm paying for my life Some people are paying more than that for an apartment. I can live out here with $1,500 a month. How many of you guys, hands in the comments, how many of you guys are paying more than $1,500 a month for your rent? That's why I call it the Matrix. If 10 or more of you guys say yes, I want to see it down in the comments because I truly want to know. It's the Matrix. All right? And you guys may not get it, but some of you do. But let's get on to the next one.
Is the definition of unconditional love.
Okay. Let's keep listening.
And I love that for her.
You know how I know good men exist?
How?
Because Cassie's husband, Alex Fine, exists. Because Sierra's husband, Russell Wilson, exists.
I'm starting to see a pattern, but let's keep listening.
Cassie's husband, Alex,
right?
That man ain't nothing. He ain't got nothing but God pumping through his veins.
Don't blame it on God.
Truly an angel.
All right, let's listen to two more. Two more.
May all my girlies find a love that resembles the love that Alex Fine has for Cassie. Like, what a beautiful demonstration of what it means to be loved.
You know, I understand the point he's trying to make. I'm going to let him make it. But you know why women support this? Feminism. They all believe get with as many guys as you want. Just bang them all. You see young girls talking about, oh yeah. Oh, what's the crazy thing you have done? Well, I cheated on my boyfriend with 5 other guys in a week. You're like, huh? A lot of these ladies that are talking are doing the same thing. Let them cook.
Fully and fearlessly. And
I'm going to give a little bit of my take real quick. From what we've seen so far, it seems like there are a lot of women who don't really care what the love of their life receives, and they only care about what they receive from the love of their life. Let's keep listening.
Thing y'all think of is, what's your husband gonna feel? It's because too much of y'all manhood is tied to y'all ego. A lot of y'all not ready to help your girl carry her baggage.
Somebody go check on Alex.
Yeah.
Somebody go check on Alex.
Right now.
I mean, to have to sit through this court case and hear all of those horrible things that your wife had to endure.
Oh.
But the worst part is listening to somebody say they urinated in your wife's mouth.
This is what happy wife, happy life culture looks like. This is what always listen to your wife looks like. This is what ignore my past and focus on my non-existent future looks like. Y'all, this is what it is. Like, too many men's egos are toxic, whatever she said. What else in life, other than men dating women, because women wouldn't even do it, what else in life do you not vet the past of whatever you're going into? If it's a business relationship, if it's buying a car, if it's anything else, what else do you just totally negate the past of the person or the item or the business or the entity? What else do you negate the past of it for? In what other situation? I don't know who tricked so many women into believing that, like, their past doesn't matter, and it shouldn't matter to a man. But y'all gotta take, ball it up and throw it in the trash. If you start dating a man and you find out he used to beat on women, you find out he used to be weird with kids, you find out he used to hog tie women, because I feel like y'all not really listening to the massive majority of Cassie is explaining was done voluntarily. Like, she would coordinate some of it. She would call her favorite escorts. Even after she escaped Diddy, she kept the line of communication open and reached out to him for another freak off. Diddy wasn't even on her line. Like, she reached out.
For that, I blame feminism. It led all of you astray. You think this is normal. It's not. It's not the way it's supposed to be. They're all living in a matrix. It's true. Let's continue.
I want to date someone that's below me. I don't. I'm going to be completely honest. And I think that's something that's pushed on Black women a lot, is to date under. And I think we always operate in extremes. It doesn't have to be extreme. Just because I'm not going to date a McDonald's worker doesn't mean that I have to date a CEO. So it doesn't have to be
in these very extreme social media, one in a lifetime chances. I just want someone I'm gonna be able to learn from, and that can be in any field. So it doesn't have to be someone in corporate. I've dated, people who work in construction that make really good money. I've done trade work. I'm a service provider. I've dated other service providers. They make money as well. So it's all about, what we can do together and what can I learn from my partner and what they can learn from me.
What they can learn from you. If a man is making more from you, he most likely can learn nothing from you. Seriously, like the way I live my life, I could learn nothing from her. You're an employee. Number one, what are you going to teach me? What are you going to bring to my table? Seriously. I don't believe in the same things you believe in. I don't believe in your way of life. I don't believe in the way you eat. I don't believe in the way you think. A lot of ladies don't see this problem. Who talked about it and they hated him for it? Kevin Samuels. That's why they hated him and shunned him so much. Because everybody talks about it. I've been talking about it forever. But the way he hit home, it hurt them. And I don't know why you ladies called into a show so much. That's the wild thing. Y'all hated him so much, but kept calling into a show and kept giving him content. I always just be like, wow, they're just giving him content. This is content gold. Seriously, they just call in. Somebody call in thinking they're going to get different results. They think somehow what they're doing is right. She feels the same way. She thinks she's justified. You're not justified. If anything, men are the ones justified. But you don't see that. How are men justified? Because you're delusional. Just like the girl said at the beginning of the video. I guess I'm delusional. The girl that said she looked pretty. I guess yeah, you are delusional. All of you delusional. Every girl in the video. The first girl in the first clip with a baby, delusional. Your boom's not even healed yet. You're trying to get money from men. Like, come on now. What's going on? But yeah, you guys know what it is. It's horrible out there. But there is an escape. It just matters if you choose it. But you can find it even back home. You just have to figure it out. Figure out what works for you. Because I understand how it is. Living a life in the West, you're just spending, and you don't see a way out. That's exactly why I offer my program for only $100 and show men why they don't need to go to college to make hundreds of thousands, even $1 million. Other than that, peace out, y'all. See you next video.
Answers coming.